one, and the two, and the 1, 2, 3. What's up, guys? Welcome back into the WOODZ podcast. It's your boy, motherfucking Cuban, back again with another video. You know who it is. Asian. What's up, man?
How you doing?
Are you still working?
Yeah.
I got a special get in the house before we introduce her. I'm about to get my drink going. Are you drinking this or no?
You got me a glass? Hell yeah. Hey,
bro, what the fuck? That's dirty.
Hey, bro, I'm not even trying to sound like that, bro, but you got way more than me.
But you drinking beer though.
Come on.
I'll take these. Just put them right there, bro. You're gonna be the shot man. Here, take this. Take this. Sorry, guys. We got the whole crew in here. We got everybody in here. We got Cheddar Bob in the house. What's up, Cheddar Bob?
What's up, man? How you doing, man?
What's up, Ed?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. We're doing good. Do me a favor. Look, we gonna add you guys in the podcast too. Let me see. Fuck, where's that mic at? Oh, see, hey, Cheddar Bob, you see that mic right there?
Yes, sir. This one right?
No,
right there,
the black one right there. Like the ones you like right there.
Oh, okay, right?
The other one. That one, yep. And give me that cable.
This cable right here?
Yep. We're gonna get your opinions too. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, bro, you supposed to have this already.
No, but I didn't think they were coming. You know
I
what
know.
I'm saying?
I bring gas. My fault.
You say you bring gifts?
Gas.
Check.
Well, not Eddie.
Check.
I gave you.
All right. This is you guys' mind. If we ask any question, you guys just, say sound to it. All right.
Can you unhook it from the
Our special guest is KIANA in the house, man. KIANA, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Hopefully,
Doing good.
I was like, so when you hit me up, right? I told Lydia, I was like, KIANA hit me up, and she's like, what happened? I was like, she's trying to hop on the podcast. But hold on, let me take my mom.
Get that.
But cheers before we start this. Cheers. So
I don't know if you know this or not, but we don't have one poured up yet.
yeah, no, but we're not taking a shot now. You said when we take a shot.
Okay, cool. Cause, all right.
Okay. You have to be part of the podcast to be drinking right now.
Do we take? Okay, we take one. I was like, oh, we don't take one. You're like, damn.
So when you hit me up, I said, man, KIANA, I was like, man, I forgot your name for a minute. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? So I was like, I said, you know her, right? The one I was like, the one you bought the socks from, and she goes, yeah. I was like, what's her name? She's like, KIANA. Then I was like, all right, cool. So then
So funny.
the next day, we shot an episode. I was like, fuck. I was like, the girl that you went out with, her sister is gonna come in here. And he was like, and he's like thinking, and I'm like, I was like, oh, KIANA. I was like, all right. So KIANA. So if you guys didn't know, KIANA, how you doing? I haven't seen you since we graduated high school, right? That's gonna be what, 10 years this year?
10 years. 2021. We're in the works of a reunion, but with COVID, it's just like super limited and. I don't know.
Shit, you part of that?
Yeah, it was me, Ariel, Tamika. We were all the class president, treasurer.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. Oh
Yeah.
damn, let me open the beer too. My bad. Damn, that's crazy.
Yep. So we're in the works on it. If you want to follow on some news, it's on Facebook.
Okay.
Like a reunion 2021 class of 2011.
Okay, I'll have to look into that because Lydia did ask me. Oh, we were talking about it not too long ago about it.
Okay.
And I said, who plans that? And then she was like,
Right.
well, she probably did tell me who, but sometimes it's just,
Right.
But guys, today we're gonna talk about. We had an episode with my boy Eric, and we talked about why guys cheat. Today we're gonna talk about why girls cheat. To finish this little what we call it, Agent?
I'm sorry,
Yeah, get off your phone.
My baby mother texting me.
Okay. We don't want you to get in trouble. But this 3 episode, we had an episode last week. We did it's about more about it was all over the place, but we really hit about insecurities.
Okay.
So we hit about that.
Why men cheat is because of insecurities.
No.
Or was it?
No, it was more about like personal, like like it was more about like why guys might like get mad when other guys look at their girl, stuff like that. But just to keep it going with the whole little topic about cheating and insecurities. But why do girls cheat?
Man.
We're gonna get right into it.
I wish there was one simple answer. Why does anybody really cheat? But I think
You
one
put
thing.
this back, or are you good?
Sure. Okay, cool. One thing for sure, I think is definitely a security thing. Like, you want to make sure that where you stand in your person's life is where you think it is, and then when you find out that that's not really what it is, or like, you know, that his attention is elsewhere, I feel like that also can start something, whether it be work, whether it be, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that he's occupied with another woman or something else, but I think a lot of things with what you just said is insecurities. That's probably the one thing, like, oh, he's not giving me all his attention.
Yeah.
What is he doing? He's talking to another bitch. Like,
yeah, that part. Right?
you know, so.
So I seen, oh my bad, I seen a meme, right? And then it was two, like a couple. One was facing the other way, and the other one was facing. And it was like, cause what you just said is like he's taking another bitch. The meme said, oh, who's he talking to? Oh no, he's thinking about the other bitch. And then the guy's actually thinking about, damn, should I tell him I'm hungry again?
Right.
But
exactly.
so you don't think that girls? Well, I think for guys, I think it's more an opportunity. Like, we have the opportunity to do it. You think girls would do it is the same way?
Okay.
Like, they see a guy and
I
like,
hate that double standard that like men can have an affair or can have sex and it be nothing. Oh, it's just sex. But if a woman sleeps with another man or has, you know, then she's a hoe or she's scandalous, she's trifling, and it's like, well, you know, so I feel like it doesn't apply. Like, so
So for girls, you don't think that opportunity, that's not the case?
somebody told me one time that women will have an affair to put them into the next level. So a woman is not going to cheat on somebody who's beneath the man that they're already seeing. They're going to cheat on somebody who's got more money, who's drive a fancier car, who's taking them on better dinners, like. So, and I was like, damn, that's low key. Like, because why would you cheat on somebody worse than what you already had? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
That makes sense.
Niggas do that. Niggas will leave their fine ass wife for trash, and they be like, why'd you do that? Like, you know what I mean?
Opportunity.
Right,
Okay.
exactly.
So I'm gonna check this off because I have some. Okay. So I like what you said there. I always think, like, you know, like, I feel like Lydia could have done way better than me, and we talked about it last one.
Yeah.
Oh, I always think this, like, cause I look at her and then I look at myself and I'm like, God damn, like, she could have done it, but I mean, I didn't go to school, right? I mean, I got this, you know, 9 to 5 job, so I'm like, maybe Lydia could have got somebody that went to school, you know, as a doctor or whatever. So I'm like, so that every time she goes to school, I'm like, I be thinking, but you know what? Again, I bring this back to like your faith. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have that life in your life, that God in your life, then it kind of the devil will play tricks on your mind, right?
Definitely. Temptations, for sure.
Yeah.
You have to be able to know what's for you and what's really not for you, and to be able to understand consequences too. And I feel like that's a lot of things that people, adults, like, we have a hard time dealing with is consequences.
Yeah, that part. And so I don't know if this will hit the same part, but guys will cheat out of boredom too. Like, they're bored of the shit. Like, and I just had a friend hit me up and told me that guys will cheat because it's, you know, it's not good no more, or it's not you know, it's not what they want no more. You know what I'm saying? But they're still there. It's like the whole logic of like how girls. I seen this on TikTok, and the girl said, the guy's like, oh, girls be bugging about a man lasts, you know, 2 minutes. But he's like, if you really think about it, that means that your pussy's good. You know, if the nigga's getting you for like 2 hours, you're just like thinking about something else. So I was thinking about that. I was like, that, you know, you look a little quiet over there, man. I need you to talk.
Oh no, okay. I wanted to mention when you said that, how you say everything about like they do better for you, basically. That's why I said last week, when we cheat, you said it was more like a opportunity, but when women cheat, it's more like a emotional thing. Would you agree?
Is it like what did Eric say? He said it was to be spiteful, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? That's what he said, right?
Yeah, that's like
I would
revengeful.
agree that a woman's nature is more vindictive than a man's,
Mm-hmm.
but I wouldn't agree that every time she has an opportunity to be with somebody else that it's because of an emotion. Women need it just as much as a man does, and you know, like, one in a certain way, one in a, like, you know what I mean? Like, all that factors in just like a man would think, but if a woman thinks it, then it's like, oh, she's being extra, or she's asking for too much, or whatever. So I think that it doesn't always have to stem from an emotional thing, that like a woman could really come for her D appointment, and then
And
get the
leave.
Uber back home and be like deuces, like real quick. But
Learn something new.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you guys think over there? You got the mic on your hand.
Put it to your mouth.
I'm personally say, as far as a girl's perspective, it does have more to do with
You turned it down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it more towards okay, I'm gonna get back at him.
yeah,
Because girls are high on suspect. You know what I mean? You guys suspect a lot of things quicker than we will. You know what I mean? You guys read a lot of things quicker than we will. You know how to read your man or your boyfriend quicker than we
Logan
know how
now
to
is
read you.
like,
It's going in and out.
Okay.
It's going in and
my
out.
bad.
But like I'm saying, you know how to read us quicker than we do. So as far as that goes, is when we come home, you instantly know a certain what's going
that's
on.
That's a
is
good.
it just because men get caught easier?
I think the guys are dumber. I think guys are dumber. See, me personally, if I cheat on Lydia, I was telling myself, and like I mean, I don't know if like girls were like, nah, like I did it. I don't have to tell them. How are you? Like if you cheat, do you go and tell? Like do you feel
I want
guilty?
to think how you just said. Maybe it's more like a guilty thing. Like you'll feel guilty, so you'll kind of want to tell on yourself because you just want to get it off your chest.
But do you
So
think
you
that
kinda
that's
do
a
it.
selfish thing to do, especially if you don't plan on ever doing it again? If it truly was a mistake, to tell somebody, do you think that's selfish of you, like to put that type of like emotional turmoil on them when you're gonna stay with them, you're not gonna do it again? I mean, I feel like, you know what I mean, like people. I feel like the difference between like a man who's really trifling and somebody who truly made a mistake is there are gonna be things that change after that. Like if you do decide to forgive him and take him back, like things will change.
So so you're saying like, let me understand if I'm understanding right. You shouldn't tell that person. Is that what you're telling me?
No, well, I don't cheat, so I don't know, but I think, I mean, it's always right to be honest, but at that point, you fucked up because you cheated in the first place. You wasn't being honest, so it's like you just own up to your wrongs, I guess, and hope that person forgives you.
Do you think something? So guys, I think would cheat if something's missing, right? Say like the sex is not there, the
Guys need a lot of attention too.
yes.
Like a lot of guys cheat on
I
on
need it.
their people, like on their person with like people that they work with or that they're constantly surrounded by with. I mean, how old is the tale that the man who sleeps with his assistant or his receptionist? Of course, like you know what I mean. He's with her all day long, every day, like you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think that's true because I guess there was a test out there, and I got this from Enjoy the Podcast. If you guys want to go watch that too, they said that 90% of the people that cheat are teachers, people that work in offices, and and then truck drivers.
Oh, I believe
So
that.
I mean, and then when I heard that, I said, "Teachers, hold on, let me go talk to you real fast."
That's so funny.
So I was like, I told her, I said, "You cheating on me?" He was like, "Who?" I said, "Shit, she's the fucking next door teacher." He's like, "It's a girl." I said, "I don't know what you like, shit." You know what I'm saying? You maybe want to go in that route.
Oh my
But do you think girls would cheat because say the D's not good?
Yeah. I mean, I would feel like that would be a legit reason why someone would cheat, why a woman would cheat.
But don't you think that, like you said, you don't think that's being greedy? Like, oh, I still want to be with this nigga. But
a guy would do the same thing.
well, yeah, no, I'm saying.
Like, oh man,
I
she
think,
suck at sex. Like,
I think guys are
But there has to be something that's holding you still with that person, or else you would just leave them. So it's not just the sex. Like if it is, and there's so many other things that you can say, oh, the sex is bad, oh, this is bad, then why would you just leave? Why cheat? Just leave. You're obviously not happy. You're obviously this isn't for you.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
Lack of attention.
I just forgot what I was gonna say because I looked over there. But I feel like guys are like they're not greedy. Now they are greedy because they see what they. Well, I go back to this right now, but to what I want to say. But guys are greedy and they want to keep that person, and they're like, oh, that girl over there is fine. I mean, let me go see if I could go. You
sound like
again,
a cheater, bro.
Again, I wasn't. I mean, I fucked up.
I'm fucking with you, bro.
I fucked up. Okay, fucked up. But
fucked up more.
yeah, that part. He fucked up more. He's the cheater in this house.
I grew from that shit, bro.
Okay.
That's what matters.
Okay. But But guys are like, oh, like again, it goes to for guys. It goes back to opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, if that girl is giving you attention, oh, why not? You know what I'm saying?
But is that all that it's worth? Is attention? Like, I feel like a woman at that place at least is like, I'm making connections with other people. I'm getting my rent paid. I'm getting my hair done, my nails paid for. Shit, like you're getting something out of it. Like at least. A man, you're cheating on your wife or your significant other to what? To take another bitch out to have another bill? You're cheating to have another bill. That don't make sense to me.
I think again, I'm gonna go back and say guys are fucking retarded on that because it makes total sense what you just said because fuck yeah, like if the girl was like, oh, I'm about to give you something, but you have to pay me for my rent. I'm about to cheat on my partner because I need a new phone or whatever the fuck they need, right? Guys can't do that. Think about it.
I mean, if guys, you got the right.
I mean, you could get a sugar mama.
Men could be sugar babies.
I had one. I didn't have one, but somebody offered me money to.
I'm finna say, where she at?
Nah, like. Hold on. Why isn't it not working? Oh, yeah.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah,
I can't hear it.
No, I can hear it.
Why can I hear it?
Oh, it's stopping now.
You hear?
No, it worked. Just say it.
Hello. Oh.
No, it's story time.
That's story time. So check that one. When we go, I have to give you guys a story, man. When I worked at Church's Chicken, there was this old lady, and she used to come all the time. So I'm like, and she only wanted me to give her help her out. So my friends were like, hey, she's sugar mama's here. And I'm like, fuck. So, how you doing? We're talking. She said, so what's up? Have you talked to your girl? I said, well, she offered me $500,000 to go out on a date.
No, she didn't.
You good?
And do the dude.
What?
Again, I'm a motherfucker that if I do something stupid, I'm not gonna tell on myself. So I said, let me talk to my girl. So I went and told Lydia, I said, hey, this lady's offering me $500,000.
That's crazy.
For one night. I said, look, this is what's gonna happen.
What night, nigga?
This is what's gonna happen. Hold on, this is what's gonna happen. I said, I'm gonna get her drunk, right? I'm gonna do a Bill Cosby. Get her drunk.
Oh my god.
Pretend something happened, but really nothing happened. Like I get butt ass naked, me and her right now next to each other, nothing, you know, feel me? And she was like, no, and I said, that's $500,000 though. And she goes, no, should I? Should I have told her or not?
Yeah, bro. You know what I would have did? I would have got myself drunk, or I would have Bill Cosby myself, and I would have did that shit for $500,000.
But when you tell your girl that though,
for $500,
for $500,000, bro. Check it. Look, bro. You could do anything. You can fucking buy her a new car. You could buy her a house.
Again, what you just said, is that gonna forgive what I did?
Yeah, I would have told.
You would have?
Yeah, because number one, where would you have explained the money to? You just gonna come
right?
home with $500,000?
That's what I said.
My nigga, you would have came. Hey, look, I was drugged in about. You know what I mean? I sold my body.
Yeah, I would have said, man, that shit. I took some acid. I was off crazy shit, nigga. I just fucking did some stupid shit. But I would have did it, bro. Like,
but
I would have did it. I'm just being honest.
Back to why we cheat. Do you think it's just because we don't? Some guys are out there or girls are out there just to be dogs.
Yeah, I think that everyone has to go through that kind of phase in their life, or no matter how much time, the length of it is. I think that everyone needs to experience truly.
You said what?
You're a straight dog.
No, I was gonna say you got to go through your whole phase.
Being single, yeah, for real. I really think that you do.
I didn't have that. I mean, I had it for a little bit, but
hopefully you don't got it, my nigga.
I don't have it. What the fuck? What? I don't. I think because I was looking for a girl for the longest, and I'm like, man, so I stopped looking, and it came through, right? And now, I look at it like she changed my life for somewhere. You know, I could have been like your brothers. Locked up.
Fuck you.
But
you want to talk, bro?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad.
I see your hand.
Yeah, I see your hand like that. That's why. My bad.
Just, to a certain, it was because back to what she said. She said when it comes, it's a certain extent. Like, how do you know? When
I hate this fucking thing.
How do you know when? You know what I mean? Like like she said, when you pick the
Can
right
you put
one,
it closer to your mouth?
It's right here, man.
No, like closer. Like
right here.
there you go.
Okay. So like back to what she was saying, to the
Sounds way
extent
better.
of how it was going, like how do you know the right one that you picked was the one for you to be able to trust and come home to and know that she didn't cheat or vice versa? You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard for you to be able to pick when you don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said back to the hope phase. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why a lot of people in under 26 to 27 years old decide to go through a whole phase earlier than a lot of other people. You know what I mean?
You touched on the subject right now. Do you think young people that are like say 25 or younger shouldn't be in a relationship?
Man, I know, right? Shouldn't have kids. There's a lot of things you shouldn't do under 25. Like you can, right? Right?
Oh yeah, you got a kid. You got a kid.
No, for real. And I was 21, and that shit's hard. And even though I wasn't a teenager and I was super young, it was still hard. And it makes it even harder to date after that if that doesn't work out with the child's father or mother. Like to date with and to bring a child, and then oh god, it's a lot. Like so. I don't recommend it for anybody, but
they should be like single, bilingual, ready to mingle until they're ready to like say, "Oh, I'm like your whole face," you know. Like I don't want to be I want to get locked down.
It really teaches you a lot more about yourself. I know it's called the whole phase, and you think you're just wilding out, like, but it's really just like really a time when you really get to know yourself, like what you like, what you don't like, what you'll tolerate, what you know you can forgive, because there has to be some type of forgiveness. No relationship is perfect, so even if it's not cheating, you're forgiving or meeting or compromising in some type of way, no matter what. So I think it teaches you a lot about relationships and yourself and kind of like what to expect.
Okay, so that's a perfect, good little good little point right there. But so when we had my boy Eric, right? So when I was going through this shit, the whole situation with Lydia, I fucked up. And, it wasn't like I did something sexual. It was more like a text, It was just all bullshit that I never should have done. Mm-hmm. But, so I used to go, you're Polynesian some type of way, right? Mm-hmm. So you know what kava is, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we go and mix kava every Thursdays. Today we're mixing, actually. So I went over there, and I'm like, man, and I'm telling them, because, that's like a brotherhood there. And I'm like, man, this is what's going on. And he was like, look. The oldest, we call him General. He goes, there's 80-20. And I'm like, 80-20? I'm like, what the fuck is that? And he's like, there's 80%. The 80% that you want, your wife has. And then the 20% that you're looking for is the other girl you're looking at. And that's what you said earlier is like, guys just do it for that fun. Exactly. So say like your wife doesn't have, or your girl doesn't have like, she's not out, she's not freaky or enough. And she's like, oh, this girl's over here showing me all this attention. I want that. But she doesn't have the emotional connection that you have with your girl and all that. So when that shit hit me hard, I'm like, oh, fuck. I said, that's true. That's
true.
100% true.
Nobody's perfect. Even the most perfect girl is not perfect.
Yeah.
You're finding what you like about her in her own way. But I just feel like you have to make a push and pull. You can't you can't have your cake and eat it too. Yeah. So you can't date someone who looks like Kim K and got, you know what I mean, and expect her to be maybe all right in the head. Who's or Kim smart.
Oh, Kim Kardashian.
Oh,
my
Lord
bad.
Jesus.
My bad. I you know what I'm saying? What the fuck is that?
But yeah, so
that shit hit me so hard that like when anybody comes up to me and be like, man, I have problems with my girl. I'm like, shit, I'm like looking like, why are you coming up to me? Like,
I know. But
because so they know that I've been with my girl.
The grass is always greener on the other side type deal. Like, yeah, no. I mean, that makes sense. And we all have to, everybody faces temptations. So I just feel like, right, just goes back to what you accomplish. Like, if you've ever been cheated on, you're more than likely to not cheat on somebody because you know how that shit feels. Yeah. So I feel like that's also time.
Have you been cheated on, Nigel?
Have I been? Yeah, bro. You asked me this last time? Yes.
I did?
Yeah. I mean,
have you been cheated on?
Oh, no. I don't take it like that. I take it as a growth thing. So,
I was cheated on, but I was like, man, young. But I don't really, like. Oh, yeah. I don't really look at it like if it wasn't really a real, like.
God, you ain't ready for the stories I've had.
You've been, like, it sounds like you've been cheating on, you gotta be cheating on
some dogs out here, like. crazy. I will never date anybody from Moreno Valley ever again.
Oh, okay. Hold on. We're gonna take a shot.
Overrule. I don't want to come in like, oh yeah, I want to be on the podcast. Like, nigga, he already has something set up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to just come in here and go, oh yeah, I want to do this shit. No, I want him to be like, okay, yeah, check it out. You can come on. You feel me?
Okay.
Type shit. I don't want to. Yeah, I just want
You
to
want to be invited?
Yeah, you want to feel? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I feel welcome. Yeah.
All right, man. We're back. We're about to do our shot again. KIANA, I'm Puerto Rican and Cuban. This is a Cuban drink.
Nice.
It's the best thing in the world to me. I
Okay.
drink this on the rocks. I drink this like it's water.
Poppin'.
Oh, something turn off. Hey, hit that button for me, Eddie. My cameraman over here.
Appreciate a good drink for sure.
Yeah, this is like one of. Let me see. Agent, is it recording?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Oh, my bad. Oh, I see myself. My
You be
fault.
able to
Right
see
there.
it.
There you go. It's recording.
It starts blinking.
It's recording. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, bro, you asking me something I can't see. Eddie can see it.
Nigga, you can see it. The light is right there.
What
The little.
Oh yeah,
The video is
I
right
see the
there,
red dot.
yeah.
I see the red dot.
All right. here
My
you go.
bad.
All right, Eddie, pass it down. Pass it down. Tastes like water, bro. All right, here we go. Hey, Agent, get off the phone.
Oh my bad, bro. I
Oh,
do, but I'm gonna
you need more Buffalo Trail? Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
To all the
Cheers.
cheaters out there.
taking my shot. I need some chaser, bro.
Ooh. That was pretty smooth.
It's not bad at all.
It's not bad at all. I usually never used to drink shit on the rocks until I started hanging out with my white father-in-law.
White people do drink shit on the rock.
I know, and I'm like, he has this. It's called wild turkey.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. You had
It is
white people
strong.
like that.
Yeah,
I
he white.
definitely had it.
I actually like wild.
So he had that, and every time I come to the house, he's like, "Hey, bro, you want some?" I was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Man, this shit is disgusting." He's like, "You want it on the rocks?" I'm like, "Fuck, I sure, why not?" And I take it on the rocks, and I look at Lydia like, "This shit's gonna give me heartburn." Yeah. I'm about to get heartburn off of this shit, but it's all good. But
It's easier when you get
so
older.
you had a question when we shut the cameras out. So what was your question?
My question was, what is your biggest fear in a relationship? Whether you're in one, just got out of one, or you're in and out of one. See what I'm saying? So, what is your biggest fear? Like, you want to go into a relationship,
You
and
wanna
what
go
is
first?
your
Yeah,
most
you've been
fear?
quiet over there. You've been quiet over there.
Shit, getting cheated on.
Okay.
That's your biggest fear?
But I
There's
just,
no other things
this is
that
a
you-
recent thing that happened. That's why. So
Yeah.
I would say that.
I feel like that's not really a factor in my relationship right now. Like I don't worry about that at all. So I think that probably my biggest fear is to have my time wasted. So for whatever reason, we break up for whatever reason down the road, like it's kind of like sucks to look back on some time that you spent with somebody and be like, damn, it really didn't work out. And you tried, like.
Agree. 100%.
Way
Way better answer. Again.
See, I've been with my girl for 11 years.
That's a long time.
Right. That's why this question is bigger for him.
Mine's, I think it will be more being alone, because I don't know if I will. I don't know how I would act to be alone. You know what I'm saying? Even when she goes to her mom's, or her cousin comes over and she spends the night at her mom's. Her mom lives down the street, a light away from us, and she's not home. I feel like fuck, like I can't even sleep. So like, I mean, my answer would be like just being alone. Like I don't know how I will act. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, so for the backstory is, my cousin got killed 2006, right? And I was in this funk. Like I was in this fucking funk that I like, you wouldn't even tell that I was in a funk. You wouldn't even tell that I was in a funk. I'll go home and I'm like, fuck, like, Libby came around and she like, I don't know, she fucking turned the light on and I'm like, oh shit. My cousin from Florida goes, hey man, this girl is really something for you, because you were the Abraham that we had 2006. I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah, you're back. Like you're, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, like, now that I know that I'm back at it. Like I'm myself again. I don't know how I would do. Even when when the whole situation when I fucked up with Lydia, she said I'm gone. Ah shit, I don't know what to do. I said fuck. So what else can you do?
Soulmates?
Yeah.
So you believe that she's your soulmate?
Yeah. So I was like, what the fuck? So I got on my knees and I never did this before. I said, God, man, if you bring her ass back, I swear to God, I'll follow your footsteps. And 30 minutes later, she opens the door and I'm like, I looked up, got that little, cause it was in this room. I looked up the Jesus over there and I said, man, fuck. But but again, coming back. What about you, Eddie? Good, and then Eddie's a little. we got Dirty Dick Eddie in the house again, so he's gonna say about some happy nannies and shit. What's your biggest fear in a relationship?
Cheating and getting my time wasted.
Oh, ooh. All right.
What about your own idea? No.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with you, Ed. I'm fucking with you.
My own idea is, get a nice happy ending.
But Abraham, I have a question though.
Yeah.
So you said yours was more of a her not being there, right? So,
Like
so my question is it bigger for you? My thing is does it hurt you more to be single, or does it hurt you more to be separated from the girl that you want?
Separated.
Okay, so you don't. So you rather be single than separated from the girl that you want, which is Lydia.
Yeah.
Question on question, right?
Yep.
Okay,
I
so
think that's
that's what my question was.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Another thing is So
I don't mean to even knock your answer
ahead.
that, but I mean when you really think about it, if he was single,
so you trying to talk shit?
he wouldn't be with Lydia. So that was kind of like an odd question.
No. I'm saying for
My bad. I didn't understand.
No,
that.
that's what I'm saying. As far as coming back from what he said if I was separated from Lydia, right? He said that would hurt. That's why my question is would it hurt you more to be single as far as you without Lydia, or would it hurt you more being separated from Lydia now? You know what I'm saying? Like through their relationship now.
I thought you meant it like overall in general.
Oh no, because I already know he hasn't been with anybody else, so that's why I'm saying it. That's why that's the only question that I had, because it's gonna hurt him more to be separated from Lydia now than it would if he was just single from the result.
Makes sense.
Do you think that so we my friend Eric said that girls said I'm married, so that when they see me that I'm married, and then this is for you, for the girls. You can answer this. Is it true that when they see a married guy, it's like a challenge for them? Like, oh shit, let me see.
I think to some, yes, like that could be seen as a challenge, especially if the man seems slightly interested, because they can pull more from
okay,
that.
I see.
So I mean, even if you just smile at her, she's like, "Oh, he smiled at me. I don't give a fuck if you got the ring." Like, you know what I mean? Like,
oh damn.
so
all the girls
walk around with a ring, just smiling at me.
So all the girls out there at my job, all the customers that come in here thinking that I'm just smiling because I have to smile. Great customer service. That's the first thing.
right.
No, but my friend, said that, for them it's like a challenge. Like, oh.
It is a challenge in a sense to where it's like, I shouldn't be able to take your man. So if I can, there's something, you know what I mean? Right.
Something
so
missing, yeah, okay.
It's kind of more of like I mean, it is essentially a game, like, so you play to win. So, you know what I mean? So.
But that goes back to cheating, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
that's what I'm saying. So back to the point of cheating. Actually, so if he's married, since it makes it harder for you of a challenge to get him, does it make you more interested, or would you rather go for a single person that you see right there with him?
I think that most people who cheat go for the thrill of it. That it's fun and exciting. It's something new. It's something.
Man, fuck you.
I'm pointing at what we said the last time.
Hey, nigga feel instantly guilty.
My nigga feel gay. That nigga said, hold on. No, like we said the same thing last when we had Eric. We said some people, like guys, will probably do it for the thrill. Because I asked my Instagram followers, like, why do we cheat? And then one said, for the thrill of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
For the thrill.
do you think? I mean, I feel like guys do that. Like, just, oh shit, let me see if I can get caught, or let me see if I can get away with it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Girls are like that or no?
I think so, in a sense, or they can be.
Anymore?
Especially now probably this generation more than ever because of social media. So it's like
I agree.
it's thirst traps left and right, you know. So it's real easy to catch an attention of somebody, you know, real quick. So I definitely think, yeah.
So, that's my other question. So, social media makes a big part of why people cheat, because back in the days, right? And then he said,
A man had to build up the courage to ask a woman for her cell phone number or her house number and ask, you know, and call and like really. Now it's like, oh, what's your Snapchat? Let me see what you do before I ask you for your number and you get to know your name.
But that goes back to thirst traps, right or wrong?
Yeah, but not all women post thirst traps and not all guys post thirst traps.
So that's my question is when you post a thirst trap, is it for you to get back at your man or is it for you to be able to look for someone else?
I think that it could be both reasons because I feel like real single women who are known to be single can post thirst traps. I mean, do we know who Dre is? Drea?
Yeah.
We know who Dre is?
Yes.
Okay, she's fire, right?
Yeah.
She's single.
"Who's Drea?"
You don't know she
You don't know who Dre is? Oh, dang. I'm about to show you.
missing out, bro.
She was from Love and Hip Hop. Huh?
Oh, okay. So, like you said, back in the days, but you know, Adrian said that you know he was born into social media.
Oh yeah.
She did an NFL
Hold on.
player.
You 2 years older than me. You a suit. No.
What I'm saying because because again I'll go back to because I was watching the podcast called Enjoy the Podcast and they were talking about it. A lot of people now like it's easier to cheat, and it's like my homeboy Carlos said, it's like the Netflix effect. You see a show that you want to watch, but down the line you see another one you want to watch, so you're not really sure what you want. And that's the same thing with Instagram. You scrolling and you're like, oh shit, look at this one.
But is that temptation?
That's temptation.
Or is that really you wanting to endure into that? Because you know how it is.
Because you don't have to follow those certain women or those certain pages. You don't have to follow certain temptations. You choose to. You choose to follow the Instagram models, and you know what I mean.
And yeah, and it's all again, it's opportunity. If you could get that shot for a guy, you're gonna take it, right?
But why would you take it if you know it's gonna risk something in your relationship now?
So you telling me you wouldn't do it?
Wait, that's not what I'm saying.
So
I'm not...
okay, I'm gonna bring something up. Will you give your guy a whole pass?
I love that movie.
That movie.
That movie is great.
I would give him a hall pass if it was reciprocated.
No, yeah. I'm saying like
to what extent?
See, like
to an extent.
I wouldn't be able to do it just for that reason. If he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do it too," I'd be like,
It's not worth it.
It's really not. I'm gonna take it to heart.
What about people who have like open relationships though? Who are like,
we're gonna talk about that too.
Okay, but what if it comes to the factor of like she said, she was like, okay, well, what if she took the temptation on it, right? And like Adrian said, he said, fuck that. You know what I mean? Fuck that. He said he doesn't want his girl doing none of that. But he took the step, right, to do his. So why do you think that your step doing yours isn't the same for hers?
If you did that, that would be considered cheating because you're doing.
But you did it too, though, right or wrong?
That's also a nigga mentality. I'm sorry, excuse my French.
So it'll be fine for you to get a whole pass, but not your girl.
Well, nah, honestly.
No, be real.
I'm gonna be real, bro. My mentality now, I don't want no hard pass or none of that. But so I wouldn't want it, bro, because I would be like, damn, like I would. Just imagine just having to see her all the time, like, just talking, and you like, damn, you really have sex with somebody else.
And I really feel like at a certain point too in your relationship, it's like, okay, we've been there, done that. Mm-hmm. What really is exciting? What, you know what I mean? Like, what is it? You know what I mean? So it's like, is it another person? Is it just that we need to spend more time together? Is it that I need to listen to more music that you like to listen to, or you watch more shows that I like to listen to, or we do? You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like it also can ask you a lot of questions of like, why are you even with the person that you're with in the first place?
Yeah. Right, but that's the next question I wanted to ask since you said it. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because now that you said it, is why is the reason that you want to stay with the person you're with makes you want to cheat on someone else? You see what I'm saying?
I think everybody has
cheat on that person.
But because my thing is when you cheat on someone, right? You're looking for something else different.
But you're taking a risk. So you're risking the fact that you might get something out of it. You might have fun. You might enjoy it. You might, you might find more. So you're taking, or you lose it all. It's a crap game. You lose it. You lose your girlfriend. You lose your side bitch. You lose everything. And it's like, so, and that happens to some people. So it's really what the bigger risk that you take. The bigger risk you take, the more you lose. And that's how you just have to be better at the game. That's why there are real players out there who could really, and then there's people who like you try.
But due to reverse psychology,
They got cold hearts.
what if it was like he said? Well, he said, oh, he doesn't want his girl to give him a hall pass, right? A hoe pass, right? But think about it.
But she wants one.
Yeah, like she wants one. He wants one. She wants one.
It has to go both ways.
But think about it.
For me, it has to go both ways.
Think about it in the past, though, right? So let's say not right now in the future, right? Let's say you've been cheated on before, right? So how are you going to give them a whole pass after you already been cheated on once,
okay.
right?
That's different. If we haven't cheated on each other, then okay, cool. But see, my whole past is with celebrities. Like, I'm never gonna meet that person. You feel me? Yeah. Like, Lydia said,
you're not getting that hard pass, saying.
Well, if I see her, I'm gonna catch a case.
You go, I didn't want to say it, bro. What you mean she gonna catch a case, nigga? That's
Yeah, but are you gonna risk your life for for the rest of
you never know. She might like it. But no, so there's another thing that you just said too. You said something else. Fuck, you said something right now that was a hit. You said something, man.
Like, but for in the past, remember like I said, like in the past, is it due for like? Can you give them a hall pass for you do in the past, like you do in the future?
Nah,
I think that you might be able to be comfortable with that if you're feel strong in the sense of the new relationship that you're in. Also, that because not everyone's the same. So your old girl, yeah, she might have cheated on you, but she was this, and this. She was a bartender, so some things might factor into why that situation pandered out the way that it did. And then the girl that you're with now, those aren't the same, So it's like
is it cheating? Say okay, so we watched the movie. I don't know if you guys just watched the movie. The Change Up.
Yeah, I actually have.
You watched the movie. So when they changed, right? I told me and Lily were watching it. And I said, okay. So the guy was like, oh, you just have sex with the girl. Everybody about that. And he's like, but it's cheating. He's like, no, because using my dick. So say that, right? You have you have a boyfriend, right?
yes.
So your boyfriend and his best friend change. If he does that, is that considered cheating?
No, that's a stupid movie. And
So I said that. I told Lydia, it's like, it's true. It's not my dick. So he's like, but it's your soul. And I'm like, yeah, but it's not my dick. You know what I'm saying? What do you think? Is it cheating or not?
I never watched that movie.
No, but but I'm telling you, like, say like me.
Yeah.
So okay, look, I'm gonna put it like this. Say it was me and you, right?
Yep.
And me and you fucking switch. Mm-hmm. I'm living your life, and you living my life, but we in each other's bodies. So then you have.
I don't want to stop you, bro, but like exactly what Lydia said, bro. It's your soul. You know what you're doing. You like, I'm in his body. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know you're doing wrong. Why you doing it?
You got something to say?
Yeah,
You just got a reason.
That came out of Family Guy.
Did it? This guy likes the fucking Family Guy, fucking
American Dad.
The American Dad.
Yeah, because it was that time that the Peter
Griffin
and his manager, she wanted to fuck him.
I love that episode.
Yeah,
so he got crack mine in there and just like pops out. He was gonna use his dick.
Bro. I swear he did, bro. I swear to God.
Okay. So, you said open relationships. Was that considered cheating, or
y'all both agree?
because
My
y'all
bad to
both
cut you off, but
yeah.
y'all both agree.
will you ever
Wasn't
have an open
agreement.
relationship?
No.
Or is it more of a threesome thing? You know what I mean?
No,
Because-
but an open relationship is like.
But no, I know it's more. I know that's still an open relationship. But what I'm saying is like, okay, your girl
you
might
have to
say,
drink your shot.
I took half. It was a lot of it. But like I'm saying, like I'm not to take it right now. That's
But a
why it's
lot
in my
of them
hand.
don't stay in one threesome. Like it's sometimes that third is the one exchanging. Normally it's like a couple, and then they choose to.
But look, besides the three,
You know what I mean?
before you get to
Swingers.
the threesome,
essential.
before you get to the threesome, what makes you want to add that third person?
Okay, I was going
Well,
to
see,
I think that a lot of people have to be in connection with their sexuality, and that men have to and women have to accept that yes, you might love this person might be your soulmate, but we all have sexual needs, and that you have to be comfortable in your own sexuality and and know that the person that you're with understands that, and at the very least respects it. So they might not like it, they might not agree with it always, but they respect it. And you gotta do what you gotta do to satisfy yourself, because I can't keep you happy. I can't make you happy. You gotta be happy, and we'll be happy together.
So my thing is, there's no other thing besides bringing somebody else in to make it better, as far as like you're saying sexual wise.
This is just like a cheating threesome kind
no,
of,
that's
but
saying,
that's not the only solution.
No, I'm saying, but even if that is the solution, what makes you at the beginning to make, even like you said, like you're maybe not sexually needed enough.
Maybe the relationship is dull. Maybe you guys been together. Maybe you guys still don't have any kids. There's no dog. You guys are just bored of the two of you guys, and you're like, fuck it. What do we do now? We don't want kids. We don't want a dog.
Boredom.
Yeah,
Sounds like my life.
Yeah.
Boredom. But you have dogs, and you have.
No, but I'm not bored. You feel me? I like my shit. You know?
That's good.
But you know, like you said, we like because me and Lydia, again, we've been together for 11 years, right? We have to, you know, do stuff that we haven't done to keep it spicy.
Yeah.
If not, then you know maybe she or I will try to find something. You know, again, cheating. But you have to find that. Okay, let's try something new.
Okay.
So when it goes deeper, my bad to cut you off, though, Adrian. I know you was about to say something, right? But like my thing, even though how long have you guys been together?
11 years. It's gonna be 12 years this year.
11 years, right? So just to throw this in, my grandma and grandpa been together for 35, 45
Are they still
plus
smashing?
years. Huh?
They're still smashing?
Yeah, hell yeah.
What?
But my thing is, this is my thing though. My grandpa has other needs. You feel me? So that, you know what I mean? Like my
That nigga
grandpa.
telling his grandpa a
No,
secret.
check this out.
Hey, Grandpa!
Check this out. No, the reason why he wouldn't give a fuck is because he would rather me put it out there for younger people to understand. I mean, because he didn't end up cheating on my grandma for about 35 years plus. Until he started realizing, that's what I'm saying, even though it's only been 11 years from you, how do you know that your soulmate is really your soulmate? You know what I mean? Because it can happen 20 years later. It can happen 25 years later. But how do you know when you find someone that is it?
More than one soulmate, though?
No, not... Well, then you be...
Because maybe you can. Who is to say that the one soulmate that you have has to be the one and only? And that you can't have a soulmate in another form. And that maybe it might be a friendship. Or, like, you know what I mean?
As far as marriage, I'm talking about. Right?
Well,
so, that's what I'm saying. Even though you're getting cheated on, right? Because if you're getting cheated on, for example, there's some way or some fashion that you're missing, right? You're either missing attention, you're missing sexual drive, you're missing...
the whole thing, when that comes up, is communication. And when I was going through this shit with Lydia, we didn't have no communication at all. Like, we didn't talk to each other about what we don't like and what we need. And so, we didn't know what the fuck was going on. So when this whole situation happened, you know, she came back. I said, man, let's sit down and talk. I said, and she always used to tell me, you need attention. And I'm like, nah, what the fuck? I don't need attention. And then when I realized, when I was like, yeah, you know, this person was giving me the attention that you wasn't giving me. So now when I'm like, all right, you're not giving me, I tell her straight out, I was like, you're not giving me no attention. Like, what the fuck? Like, I need some attention. And then she was like, all right, so like, what the fuck? And it's like, with me, the attention is like, we could just sit down in the kitchen and talk, and that's all I need.
Right.
Okay, that's all I need.
I feel you.
And like my sister-in-law, and I'm gonna bring back to like, you know, my sign. I'm a Scorpio. So, and my sister-in-law, we got the same birthdays. So she said the same thing. She's like, oh, James doesn't give me this, and I'm like, oh, son, like, same thing with Lydia, like, she's not giving me this. And then we told her, like, hey, this is what we need. And James was like, yeah, sometimes she just says she wants to talk. And I'm like, that. And Lydia's like, that's all you need? I said, I just need you to pay attention, like, sit down and talk to me with your full attention, and that's all I need.
But it's hard when...
Not all cheating comes in form of sex. Do you think that, like, right... Kind of like similar situation with Abraham's, like he didn't do anything sexual, but he was texting somebody else. So is that still a form of just like no sin is greater than the other? So is that still a form of cheating, and it should be held at the same like level as if you were to have sex with somebody else?
But right, and I love that you said that because
did you just shush me?
Nah, bro.
No, I think you just shush me.
I'm like, I didn't know what I did. I was having a conversation for like 10 minutes. That's all I
You shush me.
But no, back to what she was saying though. She literally said, she was like, well, every form of cheating has to do with sex, right?
No.
But that's what she said.
That doesn't have to do with
No,
sex.
it does. She said it doesn't have to do with sex.
Right.
Sometimes you need someone to talk to, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But wrong. But at the same time, how do you know if that person that you're talking to, right? Even if you don't have a sexual drive with them or nothing, right? You really go for them for guidance, You tell them
Because
about
they're
your,
just giving you
you
the
know what I mean?
attention
Because
in that time.
sometimes your main one, which is your girl or your wife or whatever it is, you know what I mean? They don't show you the attention that you really need. When you get home from work, they might shadow you. Even though they're cooking dinner for you or whatever, however it goes, they might shadow you. They didn't ask you how your day went. They didn't see if you were okay. You know what I mean? And some of that shit gets shadowed a lot of the time. You know what I mean? And that's where the side piece will come in.
But it's all communication. That's all because so now I get home and it's like we're talking about each other's day. Like, oh, how was your day? And she's like, oh man, this fucking t-shirt, woo woo. And I'm like, if I don't give a fuck, I'm like, oh no fucking way. Like, okay, cool. But I'm giving her that attention. The same with her. Like, if she don't give a fuck, she still's like, oh no fucking way.
Right.
Oh, this customer only wanted fucking 2 bags of concrete. Yeah, man. Oh man, he's fucking. But you know that attention that she's giving me, I'm like, oh fuck yeah. Like she gives me that attention.
But that's what keeps you driven, right? That's what keeps you to be like, okay, now when I come home, I know what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
But look but back to cheating though, right? Imagine if you didn't have that, right?
Yeah, you definitely gonna. I mean,
so you're gonna try to search for it any other way,
Yeah.
right? You're gonna try to search for it. Okay. So now that she's not showing me this attention, I'm gonna go on Instagram. I'm gonna hit up somebody that I went to school with. I'm gonna see how she's doing. We're gonna hang out.
But that's
You
back
see what I'm saying?
that's back.
And it really sucks to say it like that, but it's like that's how it goes because you're trying to look for the guidance that you want. You know what
That's
I mean?
go back like, is it okay to have friends, like girlfriends or guy
I think
friends?
so. I think it's real childish to say that your man or your woman can't have outside friends. That she's supposed to work and be in life and society, and the only person she's ever supposed to talk to is you.
Yeah.
That's like
Insecurity.
you know what I mean.
That's insecurity.
Like,
if
I
you
don't-
can't, if let's say your boyfriend or your boyfriend, like your best friend,
was
right?
tripping that I was here.
Like,
it would
before
cause
you-
issues. It would be like, you know what I mean? But the fact
But
that
at the
it
same
wasn't.
time, if your boyfriend can't accept that you're BFF, which is you probably known since middle school, whatever it is, right? If he can't accept that sometimes that maybe you do need to go talk to him.
I think you told me that's not cool.
Yeah, that's how I'm like, oh.
You don't like that, Adrian?
I'm learning a lot right now. So
Yeah, I think it
Nah.
was last episode, right?
no, but I was gonna ask you. Now say you meet say you with somebody, y'all been together for a year, and then you meet somebody at your job or some shit, and then you become friends with them. Do you think it's okay to still like? Do you think it's still okay
There we
to
go.
fucking? My bad, bro. My bad, my nigga.
Hey, y'all said I was far away at first. Now look.
You know, hey, nah. Do you think it's still okay for you to have that friendship with that person?
I think so. I think that you.
What if
when
what if the guy
when
has
you
an issue
go
with
into
it?
it with all the right
It is
intentions,
insecurities.
you're going into if you already got issues at home and you're going into a coworker relationship looking for something else because you're missing something at home, then your intentions are already bad from the beginning. So if you're meeting this coworkers, you're meeting people around you, business associates, new friends, whether you met somebody walking your dog, wherever you meet people, if you go in it with the right intentions, I don't feel like you should be able to have people
It goes
and
both
be able
ways,
to
though.
have friends.
Right.
All right,
It goes
we're
both ways.
gonna-
It goes to
stop it right
it goes to
there.
the
It
men's
depends on
side
the person.
and to the
Really.
It
women's
depends
side.
on the
Yeah,
person.
depends on the person.
Because they're
Time
like,
out. I'm sorry, because out of 30 minutes, I have to
oh, okay.
I have to make sure we don't stop
Pause
this.
it out.
But keep going. Sorry.
Nigga, I said,
You were talking about.
I was talking about, but I'm like,
I got you. You were talking about the coworkers. If you
about
if you
friends,
meet a coworker,
like, you know, like
Oh.
because he last podcast he said that kind of bugs him. You know what I'm saying? Like his girl having a friend. Like give me that example. Like what you gave me. Like going to the store, but no, I'm gonna wait until he can go.
Only true example I could give you, and sad to say, is like a fucking cheating case. That's it. Like a cheating
No, but
case.
you told me an example like last time.
Oh no, that last time on last podcast, bro, I was just speaking in general.
Yeah, no,
Except
but
the nigga named Jason, I was just speaking in
No,
general.
I know, but I'm saying like give me that. I know it's not. I'm just saying like that example. Like how will you feel if like say your boyfriend met this girl, like hey, we're going to the mall, but she can't go. We're gonna wait until she could go.
Oh, okay.
So it's like vice versa,
My
kinda.
bad, I'm cutting you off. My fault, my nigga.
I
know
don't
what you're
know.
talking
I
about.
feel like one thing is like, okay, it depends if it's already certain friendships and certain relationships you had before you got with that person too. Like, say I had a best friend who was a guy, Davion. He's been my best friend literally since like 8th grade. Like,
maybe on.
Mincy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he think about no different. He think about different.
Yeah, I'm thinking about
things,
David.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so it's like, but
You know what's so crazy? I don't even cut you off. I never knew that was that nigga name. I didn't know. Mincy.
Mency?
Not to talk shit about him, but he walked with the Mincy, nigga. You damn.
Like I'm bad with
Man,
names.
that's crazy. I never knew his name. I never knew his name until you said the last name. I'm like,
That's it.
She sang with Charles, all of them. Fucking
Vinci.
Vonnie, fucking
The one that makes
Daryl.
music?
Jackson. Yeah.
This with the
Esteban.
big ass think me.
Oh my god.
He got cyber. I didn't know.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But does it make you? Back to what Adrian and you were talking about, right? Does it make you feel the same way as he does? Like, let's say, like he said, if he has a girlfriend, right, and they go find a coworker at work or whatever, and they start getting close, they hang out. In your point of view, because you're a girl, right? What is it like for you? What makes you give it up? Like, what makes you give it up to that person?
I feel like what makes
even
it
though you have someone at home.
weird is if it's like they're hanging out and I'm not getting the invite. If you're going to work out with this girl or you're going to have coffee, that's fine. And I don't have to be there all the time. But like, why wouldn't you invite me to work out with you?
But is it vice versa? Would you invite your boyfriend to your
Of
best
course,
friend or whatever?
Because I'm going at something with good intentions.
Okay.
This is truly my friend. So why wouldn't I want him to meet my boyfriend? Like,
I have a I work. I don't really hang out with a bunch of dudes at work. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that hang outside of work is girls, but Lady knows them too. So, my aunt made a comment saying like, "Oh, I don't understand how Lydia lets Abraham hang out with all these girls." And I'm like, I told my mom, I was like, well, first of all, I was like, Lydia's with me the whole time, but I'm with them. I was like, they're not my type of girls. Like, you know what I'm saying? I understand they're white, short, with a big butt. Then I'm like, all right, that's a different, you know what I'm saying? That'll be a different fucking story. You need another one?
Yeah.
That'll be a different story. But these girls are not my type. You know what I'm saying? So they're like friends. They're like sisters to me. So, also
do you go to the, like you said, they're sisters to you, right? Huh? You said they're sisters to you?
Yeah, they're like sisters to me.
So would you go for them for any kind of guidance that you would need?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so that's cool then.
I did. When I had the whole problem with Lydia, I texted the homegirl Dory. I said, man, and she just told me, like, keep your head straight, like, and again, it came back to the 80-20. And I'm like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's true. What I want is Lydia. All we have to do is communication. Again, everything in life with any relationship is just communication. If the communication is not there.
But can we agree that maybe you can communicate with somebody, but somebody who doesn't understand your language won't be able to understand you? Yes. So you can communicate with someone till you're blue in the face or they're blue in the face, but because they don't understand the way you need to be loved or they don't understand your love language, that they just can't understand it. Yeah. So that person's just not for you.
So there's this app that Lydia showed me, right? And it's called, I think it's called Love Language.
I just want to see because I know that he hasn't been with anyone else.
So it's this right here in the corner with the heart.
Oh, okay.
So that actually tells you like what your girl wants, or what the girl or the white guy wants. So it gives you
what do you mean?
Yeah,
what is
that?
I need to hear about that shit.
So basically, it gives you a message. Oh, say like your girl likes to be,
Have you ever heard of a love language? There's like 5 major love languages. Yeah. One's like quality time, being gifted. You like gifts.
Okay, but how do you know this app is gonna tell you the right thing?
Because you actually answer questions. You yourself like you go under.
You do like a survey.
Okay, but is she doing the survey or you?
No, you're doing the survey, and then you guys link up. And you guys link up. So like say like me, put it like this: me and you are dating, right?
Right.
And like I don't say, hey, Cheddar Bob, like. I need you to download this app and fill the questions.
Okay, so it's a vice versa kind of thing. Yeah, so you download it, she downloads it. Yeah. You guys figure out the fucking profile.
And then
right.
And then so they send everything to her about me. So my love language is like quality time. Mm-hmm. That's me. I want to go to the movies. I want to go to a walk. I want to sit down and talk to me for a little bit. But now
that you said that, I'm so sorry about cutting you off so much. But check this out. I'm so.
This nigga out.
And look, you said about quality time, bro. Like, how does that affect you right now about COVID-19? Like, how does that affect you right now?
It doesn't, because I'm with her all the time.
Right.
Okay.
Hey, can I say something? I don't mean to cut you off. Yeah, I do that all the time. I do that at restaurants, all that. But I was going to ask, this is totally tangent and shit off topic, but fucking, you know how you said that? Like, you answer these questions and shit like that. Does that make you think that we live in a simulation type shit?
Right.
Like our world is controlled
That's huge.
in a way.
No, I think that we're becoming more aware that everybody loves differently, thinks differently, acts differently, responds differently, and that no person is the same. I could be a Capricorn, you could be a Capricorn, but you could be a hot-headed one, and I could be a mellow one. You know, like everybody is different in all aspects of life. Your emotional, mental. I am a Capricorn.
You are a Capricorn?
I am.
And so,
I was gonna say that.
But so we're.
My birthday was January 12th.
So what you're saying is,
Happy late birthday.
right? Happy birthday,
Thank
birthday.
you.
But what you're saying is, right? No, real shit. Like she broke it down in a different way, but we're adapting, bro.
Right.
We're adapting on how humans change. You know what I mean, we have a big human change thing, and when it comes to cheating, back to it. There's a lot of different humans out here, and we don't know how to read each other sometimes. You know what I mean? You don't know who this.
I think girls do know how to read people. I think girls have.
No, they do.
That.
I think guys do too.
I think
We
girls
both
have a
have a-
natural intuition to read other people.
Do you think guys do? Because
Well, lady, check this out. Most girls, not to say most girls, but say like most girls get cheated on, so they know how they adapt that ability
agree.
to read that type of shit. For me,
agree.
I was gonna say
To them, it's a
Yeah,
past
fuck that.
extent. You know what I mean?
You heard that shit?
just bring the mic to you, bro.
Like they.
No, it's rubbing against the shit. I think, bro. My part.
No, you were rubbing it on this shit.
Oh, my fault, my nigga. My bad.
No,
bro.
but okay. So you brought this up. So say you got a boyfriend now. You say you got cheated on before. Do you bring that past to that boyfriend, saying like, oh, kind of like
No, I never do.
She's
Hakuna
not
Matata. Hakuna Matata. It's in the past,
no
no
worry.
worries. It doesn't bother you.
No. I was gonna say you ain't
I
never
can't
did.
worry about how somebody treated me in the past. Like, I can't, because you know what? I played my part in it. I allowed that to happen, knowing the circumstances that I knew. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'll take my L next. Like, you know what I mean? So.
But does that not make you have a future reference? Like, for example, like in the next relationship, you're gonna look out for certain things.
Right.
But
I
you're
wouldn't say
you're
don't be
gonna-
naive. Don't be naive.
But check this out. Like I said, like you're gonna look for certain things.
I'm just more
You're gonna
quiet,
look
bro.
for certain things. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gonna look for certain. You're gonna look for certain things as a woman.
Yeah,
You're
no.
gonna look for certain things in the
Learn.
past relationship that you're gonna notice in the next
Right.
one.
But you're
so
not,
you're gonna
like-
catch on a little bit quicker.
Right, but you're not like broken or like, oh, I'm not in a sense. A lot of people are, but like I go into in a new relationship, you're innocent to proving guilty. Right, like I'm not gonna. Not all men are
the
cheaters.
same.
Not all men are the same. My ex was a dog, but you might not be. So you're innocent until proven guilty, and you do some shady shit. And you know what I mean? Like,
Right, but you could still point out things that
Right.
he won't, like when he comes home. You're more
more aware of those
you know what I
red
mean?
flags. You're more aware of those red flags, and to know to catch them on early and not to let them linger.
Yeah, that's
So
all my question.
You've never bring that into a current relationship, like your past. You never.
You should learn that.
No, that's why I'm asking. Like, you never.
No.
Okay. No.
So do you? So the next question.
I think a lot of girls do. I think a lot of people are like me. That's why. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
assuming that shit. That's why.
Adapting.
So the next question is this: first 6 months, right? Meaning, the first.
You don't want to be with somebody who's still lingered on their ex. If you talking to some girl and all she can talk about is how her ex hurt
That's my
her,
fucking fault. That's all me. I'm guilty.
that's a red flag right there. Like you were hanging out with a girl and all she can do is about what her ex did and how he was this. That's a red flag.
This is sort of off topic. This is gonna be funny though. But what do you feel about the 90-day rule? You know what I mean? The 90-day.
Are you talking about having sex?
Yeah, the 90-day
I don't
little
care
sex
about
rule.
it.
Like, how do you feel about it? Because do you put that on some people, or do you just give them the chance whenever they have it?
I think sex is just like it happens.
That has to do with cheating, though, right or wrong? Because it has to do with your temptation.
Okay,
No,
so like
what?
I'm gonna give you
I
an
think you're talking
example.
about
Like
being in a relationship.
I dated somebody and I think I waited maybe like 3 months. Like it was 3 months before cheated on me with his baby mama. Like then my boyfriend first night. It's been a year. Like
I swear to God, I was just
That's
gonna
why I
say
had to
that.
ask that. Though. That's the
so
only reason
you
why.
just never know. Like you just never know. But
You can have
long you wait, huh?
You can have sex with somebody one night and
It never
be
leaves.
with them, for the rest of your life, or you could wait fucking a whole year to make sure that person's the right person.
They didn't wait for, like, I
Right.
think it was a month.
Like 30-some days.
Huh?
So like almost 30-some days.
Yeah, we waited like yeah, 30. She didn't pass her or what is it called? Pro? No, what is it? When you go to Joe? When you got a job and you got like the first
Oh, the probation.
Probation?
She
Yeah,
didn't pass her probation day. I broke
no,
in with
for
her.
real.
You didn't pass it either, nigga.
The next question is the first 6 months, right? It's the first 6 months or 3 months after you guys, you get cheated on or break up, right? guys are like, oh shit, like I'm free, I'm about to go smash this girl. And
It depends on the person, bro.
It doesn't.
It depends on the person.
How you
Because
feel
I'm not
the
that type of
after-
guy.
The aftermath.
Yeah, so like for girls, I feel like girls, they take it hard the first 6 months or 3 months, whatever it is.
Yeah.
After that, they're like, oh yeah, I'm about to go woo woo.
I think
Guys
it hits
is
the
like-
guys later.
Yeah.
Yeah. It hits
You
the
said it's
guys
different. I
later.
think
Yeah, it's different.
I feel like-
I can
So you
agree
telling me
though.
you're
I can
female?
agree.
It hits the
I can
guy
agree.
because it takes the guy to see that girl happier for him to realize like, damn, I'm
Right, and that's where I come in. Is that I feel like it takes for the
I'm learning
woman.
a lot.
It takes for the woman to move on.
right.
Right. If that man sees the woman move on, it fucks them up even
Right.
more.
Yeah.
But before that, you still I know you're fucking flipping me off, but at the same time, it's like, well, damn, like you give them no other option because of what you've done. Right, so they're trying to give you some type of
But
consequence.
people are toxic. If you really, people's basic nature are really toxic. Like, I mean, really think about it. Anytime you're single, phone dry as fuck. As soon as you start dating somebody or then it's everything.
Right,
Everyone's
and-
hitting you up all of a sudden.
So
it's
that's
like,
same for girls and boys then, right?
Yeah,
Because once you
absolutely.
get with a girl, they're like, oh shit, now they want to draw your attention
Right.
to it. You know what I mean? They want to.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I was gonna say we gotta start understanding we are humans. Just because we boys and girls don't mean we different. We are humans. You know what I mean? I don't know.
that's true.
We're different.
I agree.
No.
Different.
We're all
I mean, we
humans.
are different.
We're different.
Yeah, we're different, but
But-
we're all humans. When you think about it, we all share the same type of struggles, all type of fucking problems.
The
all
idea
type
that
of
the woman has to be held on a pedestal and that we have to be like a mother, an educator, a sex symbol, and a homebody, because you know what I mean, all at the same time. And like a man can be whatever he wants, and there's no one to say that it's right or wrong, or he had the right to cheat on you because you know you're this or you're that, or you gained weight after the baby, or you
Oh, yeah.
and it's like, you know,
Yeah,
it's
That's,
like,
some bull-
I feel
that's
That's bullshit. But would you rather be the one, like I said, like you just touched on it kind of. You said a homebody. Would you rather be a wife to come like wash the dishes and clean all day and he takes care of the family, or would you rather it be a both party kind of
I
thing?
feel like it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, we're both hustlers and there's going to be multiple streams of income no matter what. So as long as you're doing your part, everyone has a part to play. So whatever your part is doing the dishes and taking care of the kids and mine is working, or whether yours is working and I'm doing the dishes, everyone has their part to play.
Perfect
All right, so
answer.
I asked Instagram a question, and
I like that.
I asked Instagram a question, and
man.
the
I
question
mean,
was,
real shit.
can you forgive somebody that cheated? Yes or no? Why?
Say that again.
Can you forgive somebody that
Bring
cheated?
my answer up too when you do that shit.
Though you're gonna read the answers.
You gonna send it to me? I'm act like I don't got my phone. Okay, yeah, appreciate it.
So, what do you believe? What do you think?
I think yes, mainly based off of my past, I always have. But I also have a really big heart, and I always believe that there is good in everybody, and that there's a deeper root to why you cheated. Maybe it's because you cheated because you never had a man in your life to treat a woman in the first place. A lot of the men that I know that are cheaters, they don't have fathers or grandfathers or
Damn.
an uncle or big brothers to really show them how to treat a woman. Like a lot of men, I'd say 27 and younger, don't even feel like men. They feel like I'm living off the girlfriend, or I'm this, or I'm barely making it, I'm barely paying my part. So they already come into a relationship feeling less than themselves.
Okay, so as a question, like she just said, right? I have a question for you because you're a woman, and you said it as far as like them going through the struggle, right? Like, is it like, are you more dwelling on you would rather help them or just move on? Like, would you rather help because you know what they've been through, right? You
It's
just said they don't have
2021.
no
We're not
uncles.
raising anybody anymore, and I feel like that's a big thing. Is like these boys, think that they're men, and they lack so much life, like, you know what I mean, and so life skills and how to be social, how to be a lot of things. And I feel like really a key point is that it's really hard to find a man who can be a lover and a supporter and like a boyfriend or a husband, but it's even harder to find somebody who can be a father and a family man. And if you find both, that's like the gold pot. You don't want to lose that, you know what I mean?
What do you think, Adrian?
Oh,
You're gonna read your answer.
Oh yeah, I agree with everything she say, man. Real shit.
She's
So
speaking
that's some
straight
real, that's some
facts,
real
but
shit.
at the same time, it's like, damn, from a man's point of view, bro.
For the answer, will you forgive somebody that cheated?
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, so if I would forgive you to a certain
First
extent,
of all,
right?
no, can I ask you this? Have you been
Go ahead,
cheated
Adrian.
on before?
I have.
I
have.
Okay. Oh,
And
you
it was
can
my
answer this
ex-wife.
question.
It was my ex-wife. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm young. I've been married. I know.
Oh.
I've been married before.
No, I was gonna say because a lot of you can't answer a lot of questions unless you've been through that
Yeah,
situation.
and that's the thing. That's why I'm pointing on it is because the fact when I figured out what she was doing, I mean, it was more of a phone thing, like you said. Remember how you said back to your thing with Lydia? It was more of a over the phone thing.
Yeah.
That's all theirs was. Like they have never had contact with each other.
Yeah.
They have never touched each other, had sex with each other. They never kissed each other. It was more of a Instagram thing, you know what I mean, or a Snapchat thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it wasn't to the point where it was where she was really going out to see him. It was him, she was just getting guidance from this motherfucker because I wasn't giving it to her, and I lacked that.
Okay. What about you, Ed? Will you forgive? My nigga's a man. Big ass. Will you forgive somebody that cheated on you?
Huh?
Will you forgive somebody that cheated on you?
I'm low-key high, so.
Nigga, you smoked 2 hours ago, nigga.
So what, I mean,
You know what it
when
is.
you're high, you should give you the right answer.
He knows what to say.
Oh no, I'm just chilling though.
So,
But,
yes or no?
Would you forgive them or not?
My nigga's
No.
stuck.
You
No.
wouldn't?
no.
Why
No.
though?
Well, this
Eddie,
nigga.
have you been
Because
cheated
it's
on?
Yeah,
You have?
Okay.
yeah.
Well, this nigga said he
Ha-
wouldn't.
like, okay,
What
I'm not
gives you
gonna.
the
I'm not
reason?
gonna.
Because it was like, well, what I was doing wrong. Like, if I was getting too much attention, I give you more attention, or like what? Like, you know, it was kind of like back then, the first love. Nah, I'm sure you're talking about this.
Nah, you gonna talk about it, nigga. You high. Fuck it.
No,
That
okay.
first love shit hits the hardest, I think, for me.
So let's read the answers.
Your passcode.
It's 13, 14. Anybody steal my phone, you got it.
I'm gonna rob your shit, nigga. 13, 14. Alright, fucking,
Okay, shit.
You don't. If you can't read the name,
I can't read the name, but this person said, as a question, I said that like weird. I have a problem pronouncing my words, but as a
Right,
Christian, I have no choice but to forgive. I never take the hoe back though.
Hey, first of all, nigga, you got a Christian. If you said these hoes,
Are you really forgiving that person if you can't take him back? Because that's like a lot of
You can forgive them and let go.
Yeah.
For sure.
But what about the person that wants that
Because
person?
forgiveness, I feel
they
like
just
it's more
can't.
about me and less about you. I'm not forgiving you because you're sorry. I'm forgiving you because I'm
trying to move on.
Moving
You're trying to
Right.
move on.
I'm
You
the
want to
bigger
see better
per-
things.
exactly.
But at the same time, like what
Okay.
Adrian said, when he was like, well, does it come down to them showing you something different? But at the same time,
When I say that,
no, that's not what you said word for word. But what you said is like, how are you like if you show this, if you, like for example, if you show this girl everything, right? You show her that you could be there for her, woo, 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 right? But at the end of the day, it's like, how the fuck are you gonna know whether or not, you know what I mean, she's for you? You know what I'm saying? Like when you go home every day, even though you smash sexually or whatever it is, bro, like how do you know she's not still talking to somebody else behind your back? Or vice versa, how do you know he's not talking behind your back?
You can't worry about that. You can't dwell on that. You'll drive yourself crazy, and it will cause problems, and you'll create problems when there are none to exist. So you can't worry about that. You can't worry about what you find out, because everything that's done in the darkness always comes to the light. So it will come out eventually. But if you forgive them, that person, you're mentally not even worried about it because you've already forgiven them for it. So you're in your heart or have already accepted that they're going to do better and it's not going to happen again.
So if she, like I said,
can I say? And I was gonna say 90% of the time. No, I don't know, but fucking a lot of times when you're doing that, bro, it's because you're doing wrong.
Yeah.
right,
You're doing
but like,
wrong
What's
yourself.
the next?
That's true.
The next,
Guilty
I don't know what the next
conscience.
answer is, but from this answer,
I should have got this nigga to read it.
okay, this answer is the one that shocked me the most, is because he said if you could forgive them, you can get back with them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that's hard. I'm not saying that you can't do that. I'm not saying that's impossible.
You can too, yeah.
Yeah, you can. You can get back with them. As far as it has to be mutual, though.
It
You know what I
has
mean?
to
You
be
guys have to
mutual.
be at the both understanding that okay, we're gonna get back together. We're gonna make.
I
this
really do believe that, like, somebody who's as bold enough to have sex with somebody else outside of, like, your relationship that you were both agreed on is a bold person and will most likely do it again. And it's proven that if you're a cheater once, you're a traitor twice. So that's just, like,
Not
natural.
a shit 3 times. Though.
That goes back to the same
I mean,
question.
you
now.
learn
It's like, damn,
eventually.
how do you know? You know what I mean?
You learn eventually, but yeah. So,
What's the next answer, bro? Oh damn! Agent, so you're not a cheater no more?
Nah, bro, shit, man. Bro, Carmen done taught me a lot of shit.
No,
I ain't got time for that no more.
What
Fuck
nigga say
that.
Carmen?
We're getting too old. We're getting too old.
Karma's a bitch, bro. Karma's a bitch.
Alright, what's the next
They'll
answer?
catch up with you quick.
Christina Love, _love_81 said it depends on what exactly the cheater did, but yes, I have forgiven a cheater before, 2 different ones.
Oh shit.
Wow, she's been forgiven forever.
Yeah, but again,
good
I
heart.
didn't ask if you would get back together. I mean, forgiveness is everything to move on. So
For a man, does it only take one time to be cheated on for you to like never want it again? Because I'm like one. I'm like, damn, I've been cheated on at least 3 times.
So is it harder? Is it easier for you to get over than it is for us? Is that what you're saying?
I think so.
Yeah,
So it's easier
I
for
think
women
so.
yeah,
because you guys are
my
looking
nigga
for
was
another
on
person
one.
to take that place.
No, I was not on one.
My nigga was
Nigga,
throwing baby cribs and shit.
nah.
You're right, kind of lucky.
I
never
think that
thought baby
it's
crib,
easier
nigga.
because women always look for something better, and a man will just take anything to replace it.
So you're saying we're quicker to replace a woman than a woman
Yes.
is replace a man.
Yes.
So, but you just said literally 20 seconds ago that it's easier for y'all to give up.
But you can give up on somebody and want something different for yourself in the future.
Okay, right. That makes sense.
What's the next answer? Because we got 2. I did ask for 2. Your boyfriend Choche. I mean, not Choche. Chihuli answer. And he was,
I don't see his. I
know, but
response
it's
right
on. It's he like messaged me.
Fucking I don't know how to say it. Santimez said.
Santi, my boy Santi.
Okay, Santi said, yeah, if they really show you they've changed for the better and you really see it yourself, you might can.
Okay.
You probably can.
That's
I'm gonna fix that nigga grammar.
Fix your shit, bro. That was the next one.
That's the same thing with forgiveness, right or wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's basically saying that if they did it once, he's gonna forgive them. He's gonna forgive them, but at the same time, it's gonna be harder for them to understand the second time.
Yeah.
Fucking El Flamin Guerrero fucking said, fuck no, she belongs for the streets after that.
All right.
I mean, it goes both ways for guys too. Shit.
There are some people who are like that. If you can really cut somebody off cold turkey after, then that's kind of strong. Like you have a really strong, I feel like, mindset.
Yeah, that's
That's the easiest thing for me is cutting somebody off cold turkey. I'd rather cut them off cold turkey than them cry in front of me or
That shit's hard.
them tell their. You know what I mean? 'Cause I don't want to sit in front of all that.
Give them an opportunity.
You know what I mean? I don't want to
to
give them an opportunity to come back.
Right.
So basically, what I'm saying is that's the best thing with me. I'm a Cancer, so I can cut you off.
Do you know
immediately.
what? Do you know what unconditional love is?
Unconditional love is? Yeah, I do.
Not in.
Oh, unconditional.
Inconditional means you ain't got
You
no
ain't got
fucking
shit,
love.
yeah. But unconditional love is different because that means you're basically saying you'll give it up for her. You know what I mean? You'll die for her. That's unconditional love. I'm not
So you
saying
can
that I
love
didn't have that
somebody
before,
yeah.
but it was also harder to understand in the future because of what happened in the past. Let me keep it on it.
All right, what's the next answer?
Kid Grilled Cheese said no because Iman, fuck all these kisses. They didn't mean jack. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me
I don't know what the fuck that means.
But let me get the other one. Was it this one? No, it wasn't this one.
Nigga, I responded. Nigga, I better have my response.
I know you did.
I have one too. I'm just
No,
gonna
you
check to
didn't.
see if he says it.
See, you got one here. You did?
Hell yeah, I did. I'll pull it up on my phone.
I don't think it went. You on my page on the.
Oh yeah, this.
In the Woods page?
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
it went through. I'm
this is exactly like Hooli. I swear to
All
God.
right, so this is my boy Hooli.
My nigga Hooli said it depends from person to person. If you feel like it's worth fighting for and giving it another try or chance, then it's possible. If you're not willing to forgive, then there is no point in trying to continue the relationship because there will always be resentment from the person who got cheated on. That leads to insecurities, no trust, manipulation, and built in anger. And in the long run, this will lead to your relationship
Sounds
to
like
fall
my boy.
apart. Good shit, Hooli. That's why you my
boy.
nigga.
Great, Hooli.
That is my nigga. I
Love to
swear
hear
to
that. That was a
God.
great complex.
That was the man. Thank you. Oh, my fault, my
My
nigga.
boy Hooli sounded like he got cheated on before.
So you didn't
Hooli
get,
wise. He's just a wise nigga.
He's
so you
wise.
didn't get mine
He a
then, right?
wise
Because I
nigga.
have mine right here on this.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. Let me get these other ones out.
I don't even want to
You're
read
good,
my
go ahead.
answer because that was the best response.
Hooli did a great job. Shout out Hooli.
Damn, fucking Chavez J said because they know what the fuck they're doing.
So no, because they know what they're doing.
Yeah, she
Okay.
said no, and
Okay.
then I can't read that, but only if I'm the cheater.
What?
You sound.
Only, but
It's only
but
cool if he's
it's
the
back
cheater.
to temptation,
I guess.
right? All that shit is back to temptation. If you can give up the temptation in another room with another woman, and you can fuck the shit out of her like you do.
Oh, wait, hey, relax.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
Hello.
If you could have sexual intercourse with that woman the same way you do the one you come home to, then that has no regard for it. That means you meant to do it. I mean, you wanted to do it. You know what I mean? You had some type of reason to do it. You know what I'm saying? You didn't just go over there for no reason. You know what you went over there for.
I just feel like it's 2021 and there's so many things that are accepted now. Everyone has their own label, their own title. You are who you are. You don't have to, you know what I mean? And you don't have to really explain it to anybody. So I feel like at this point, why do you even feel the need to cheat? You know, you want to have multiple women, you want to have it all, then be single, be a bachelor, be your own person. Like, you know what I mean? Take full advantage of social media and your looks and your health and while you're young and fuck it. Like, but don't. Do whatever the fuck you want. Just don't hurt people.
My thing is
don't
like,
hurt
like
people.
You just said, like, you're going to either have to wait till you get old to do it, or you're going to do it now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, are you going to search for your soulmate now, or are you going to wait till you're 40 years
I'd
old?
rather do it
45?
now.
Right, I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying. That's my whole basis of this. Is like, I'd rather do it now. I'd rather go through my whole phase now than wait till I'm 40 or 45 years old to try to find someone that I love and want to marry.
Exactly. What's the next answer? Damn. Let's go fast.
My bad. Fucking body positive image said, once you cheat, I see you as a liar. So no.
Okay.
And
So he's
then
cut off immediately.
I
So
fucking
he's
say
like, no,
yes, because it's essential for being able to move on, whether you're with them or not. Still, so yes for me. Fucking escape underscore. I don't even fucking know. She said never, and then fucking underscore Islethi said if a person is willing to feel it's because their relationship isn't what they want anymore. I can't even really read this shit, bro. That didn't make no fucking sense. She said again, she said no, because how can you trust them again? How do you know they won't go do it again?
Okay.
And then fucking somebody else said no, they're lost, bro.
Okay. So the whole thing is, guys and girls basically, we cheat, right? We all do the stupid thing.
Because we're all humans.
Because we're not perfect.
I don't think everybody cheats though.
No, not everybody cheats. But,
not everybody cheats,
nah.
but you also, I'm saying there's a big 90% of the percent that
Maybe
has
they
the temptation to do it.
cheat in other forms.
Maybe.
You can cheat online.
So I always back up, and I always say, you know, if you're feeling the urge to, you know, you with your partner and you feel like you're gonna cheat, you know, talk to somebody that you're really close to, not a dog, not the other homie
No,
that's gonna tell you go ahead and do it.
Right.
Talk to somebody that's, you know, been around. They're gonna tell you the right thing. If not, telling you get closer to God.
but sometimes that person that has cheated has been around, so they can tell you right from wrong.
Well,
so
yeah.
listen to that person.
Right,
But the thing is, I'm saying, like, do not listen to anybody that's gonna tell you.
Oh yeah,
go ahead and
if
do
they're
it.
feeding you negative
Yeah,
shit,
if
then
they're
that's-
feeding you
not what we're
negative
looking
things,
for.
then you shouldn't even listen to them.
yeah, fuck that bitch, nigga. Just go fuck her.
Come on,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
don't
most
listen to
of your homies that don't give a fuck about you are gonna tell you
They don't give a fuck about
yeah, they're gonna
themselves.
tell you,
First of
oh,
all,
go fuck that bitch that you haven't.
So, just once again, get closer to God. That's what helped me. It taught me what I was doing wrong, and telling that fucking guy upstairs is fucking weird. But, KIANA, thank you for coming by.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
You
That was
know,
fun.
we learned a lot. Well, he learned a lot.
yeah, I mean,
He learned a lot.
you better been listening, nigga. You should have learned a lot too.
Yes, sir. Both ways.
Yeah. You ain't opening your ears then, I guess.
And I am. But you get the shirt from there, the white one. Before you leave, we have our guests on our table.
That's tight.
Don't sign inside the letters. Shout out to Mark and Roxy. The ones in the wrap. Sign outside the letters. You can sign anywhere. I can move this shit around. I can move that. Or you can wait until you leave and you can sign that one over there.
Pop in.
But it's up to you.
Cool.
Whatever you want to do.
I'll sign the wall.
Okay. What size are you?
Like a medium.
So we also give our guests a shirt, underwear shirts.
So cool.
And just, you know, So I know you have your tie dye
My tie-dye business,
to
Die For launches January 30th.
Oh shit, it's not out there yet.
Not yet.
Okay,
We-
well I
everything-
bought some shit from you. So,
Yes, you
know.
did. Thank
So,
you.
you're welcome. The socks are clean. I love them. So if you guys want some tie dye stuff, make sure you go hit her up. It's a discount. I just want. Just kidding. But if you want to put your plugins, go ahead and do them now. I don't know if you don't want to. It's fine.
I don't really have any. So.
You don't have your plug like your Instagrams or.
Oh, well, it's just the @ Die For. So.
Okay, I'll put that on the links below, guys. Agent, thank you for coming by, man. I appreciate you, man.
You
I really do, bro.
I appreciate you too, bro.
You know what,
I
bro?
like being around you.
You know
so
what?
I appreciate you.
I didn't really think that, dude, that's my cousin, right?
You guys are cousins?
Yes.
I think I knew that.
So that's my cousin. But I didn't, when Marion decided to fall in love and stuff like that, I didn't think that he was going to come through.
Because I be lagging on the
Yeah, he'd be lagging like a motherfucker. But
Typical Adrian.
Right? I'm really happy that you come around. And today I was like, man, hopefully these motherfuckers shows up. And I'm like, man,
to be honest, bro,
he wasn't.
No, not even that, bro. I'm late to respond and shit, and I had a soccer game, but that shit got canceled. So.
But I appreciate you coming by, KIANA. Anytime you want. I know you got your you about to start your podcast
Soon, hopefully soon, yeah.
So when she starts her podcast, everything will be on the link whenever she starts up. Hopefully we make a special
Guest
appearance in your podcast. We talk about some bullshit.
Of course.
You don't know the name or anything. Yeah, you still
Not yet. Nothing's really written in stone yet. There's some other things that I've been working on that are in more of the progress than the podcast. So.
All right. Well, guys, KIANA, once again, thank you. Now, if I didn't explain what the WOODZ is where me, Adrian, Eddie, Cheddar Bob was a little bit on it, but this is where we grew up. This is the apartments. This is the WOODZ stores. This is where.
I remember it used to be a gang of you guys walking from Mobile. We were like 20 deep. Like.
That's the WOODZ. That's what made me and Adrian. So this is what we talk
Mobile
about
looks
here.
dope too. I haven't seen it.
And I wanted to ask you something because before we took a shop break, you said you would never date motherfuckers from Mobile.
She sure did. She put it on the map.
First of all, I'm a good guy.
No, you are.
Well, my niggas ain't. We not that bad.
The
I
niggas
promise
back
you.
here or not.
Don't let him fool you. I promise you, mobile motherfuckers ain't not what you think.
It just really, you got to surround yourself by a certain kind of people. And I love Marina Valley. I'm from here. I grew up from here. You guys are all my peoples. But as far as like dating and taking myself into like a whole nother level, I had to surround myself with a different group.
That's right.
You know?
You hear that, motherfuckers? Right. Mobile, niggas out here from Mobile. You guys put our fucking name wrong, man.
Right?
Fix your
Fucked
shit.
up our name.
Sorry.
God damn.
Eddie, my nigga Eddie for sure.
You say if the girl shit is hairy, he won't fuck with her.
Oh,
but KIANA, again, I appreciate you coming by. The WOODZ is now you're part of the WOODZ. Anytime you want to come by, you hit
I'll
me
hit you
up,
guys
and
up. Yeah.
we're here. And when you start your podcast, we want to have a little spot in there.
Definitely.
We're here
Definitely.
So
We're here for you.
Cheddar Bob, you know what? I might have to switch agent with you, bro, because you talk a lot.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Cheddar
talk,
Bob,
man. Hey,
Cheddar
I'm
Bob.
trying to talk. I just want y'all to know, man.
Hold on. Hey, I'm gonna show you guys that face to the voice.
He, that's my nigga, but he get it on the inside for me.
But guys, always stay blessed, be blessed, one love. We out of here.